Yeah. So, and a couple of reasons why we're successful also is we did stick with a vertical. I mean, there's like two verticals, but really one main vertical, the AEC architect, commercial architecture, engineering, construction. Aside from the fact that it makes a lot of sense that they would want to use something like MergedAnalytics because, let's say I want to build, I work for a company and I want to build an extension on our building. The first thing I would do is start my research, before I make this opportunity public. I would start talking to people. Hey, go to, this website, and you start going, oh yeah, they did that. And if that construction company or architectural company, design firm has our pixel on their website, they're starting to see this, and they could see an opportunity before the competition is even aware that the opportunity exists. And in that industry, I mean, that's gold. I mean,
It's huge. It's
yeah,
huge right now too, because
yeah.
we're all, and we'll talk about other things we've done with solid partners to help grow the company. But as far as the AEC world, they all know that the recession is looming. I mean,
Yeah.
it's coming, and when that happens, things shut down. But you need to know the trends and patterns on where money's going to be spent, and
Mm-hmm.
where you may think that the building, the warehouse building is profitable, at this time. It may be storage building, or like, hey, how can we take advantage of this land that we can't build on, put a storage unit on? And that's what, so
That's a real story. Didn't
it
that
is a
really
real
happen?
story. Yeah, yeah, it really happened. And it's all
Well,
back to
walk
the
us
early.
through it. So the company, it's a construction company, right?
It's a commercial construction company, a well-known commercial construction company, and they're right now test driving MergedAnalytics. So they were coming up with different ways to use the intelligence, even from an HR perspective. They started seeing where young talent was coming from, different universities or schools or whatever, so that they could then market to them
Hmm.
to hire for good
Hmm.
hiring. That was one thing that came out of the test drive that was surprising. Another thing was, hey, guess what? We just secured $300 million for 2024, but we're seeing a shift in interest in this build, widget build, or storage unit build, or whatever you want. But they wouldn't know that. They wouldn't
Hmm.
they wouldn't understand the trend shift. So it's important to know where the money's going and where you can build, and
Hmm.
it might change their business altogether. They
Hmm.
might get out of the nursing homes and go to this or church build. I don't know, but without that engagement intelligence, it's hard to predict. To
Hmm.
predict an outcome, and they're real excited about that.